Good day, viewers. Once again, welcome to my YouTube channel. As usual, I'll bring you the very best. It is happening currently. Sheikh Gumi has spoken. He was asked in an interview that what will you have to say concerning the Fulani attitude, massacring and destroying life in the eastern part and western part of Nigeria, unaliving the Christian in Biafra land. A question was thrown at him. And he answered them saying, they have shown us their willingness to negotiate. Why are you rushing to declare them terrorists? This is happening currently. The Biafra evangelist, Sheikh Gumi has come to the rescue of Fulanis again, even with the massacring and taking lives in Nigeria and in Biafra land. What do you have to say concerning this?
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, wherever you're watching us from. Depending on your time zone, I give God the praise. At least today we are still alive. The Fulanis have not laid hand, which God will not allow them to lay hold of us. We continue to speak the truth that we're supposed to be speaking. Look at what Sheikh Gumi is saying it and speaking with confidence in a country, on a media. But Nigerian government could not do anything, lay hand on Sheikh Gumi. But the Nigerian soldiers can track a comedian all the way from here to Warri or thereabout to capture the guy. They can track Mazen all the way from here to Kenya, but they cannot track the terrorist that is terrorizing Nigeria, being the Fulanis. And Sheikh Gumi have the audacity, the impetus of saying that these people are what? That what they are doing is a sign of negotiation. What kind of negotiation is this? I want to understand. You said we should not call them a terrorist. Who are they if they are not terrorists? Are they making peace or are they causing violence? People that take people's life in various states, in various villages, in various communities, are there for peace or for violence? See, my brother, you are not calling them terrorists. But Mazen Nnamdi Kanu that have never, that is a person you call terrorist. Simon Ekpan that has never, Nigerian government tag his name as the one sponsoring terrorists, and a real terrorist is in the social, is in a Nigerian media house defending terrorist brothers, and government is looking at him, watching him, and he speaks with confidence. He speaks with every alacrity in him. You see, you see why somebody like me will continue to back up Mazen Nnamdi Kanu with any little effort I can give to make sure that I actually Biafra stand. Because with this attitude of the Fulanis and Sheikh Gumi and so-called Nigerian, government, the attitude they are showing to me, is not clear to me that what Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is saying is correct. Yes, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is 100% right. Can you see somebody? Where is it in the law of Nigeria, in the law of the EU or UN or any country in the world, that some certain set of people or some particular ethnic should rise up and be taking the life of others, and government should stand and be taking side of them? See, my brother, I'm using this whenever I have the opportunity. Nigeria need to split. How can you see in Oyo, in the east, southeast? We are talking about southeast initially when Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, and it was as a result of this that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu formed ESN to protect the life and the property of his people. Now, I am waiting to see what Pitamba, Soludo, and Co will say regarding to the statement of Sheikh Gumi. Because what a spade is spade. Can you, under your watch, the people you call your people, the people you said have voted for you to become their governor, to lead them, under your watch, you fold your hand, a total stranger all the way from another place, come and be taking their life, and you are still watching. My brother, something is fishy, more than what we can see. Something is going on more than what Sheikh Gumi has said. He said them killing is a sign of negotiation. What kind of negotiation? And actually, what is their problem? What is the agenda of them taking people's life? See, it is the high time. I don't know when Nigerians, when the citizens of this country will wake up. Yesterday, I sat down there, one Islamic man came to me. was telling me, man of God, I will convert you. I say, God forbid. But in that mode and the place I find myself, is a place because if I should react the way the thing is in my mind, people will misunderstand me. That's why I just calm down to condone that rubbish. If not so, I would have engaged him in another way. Yes, I would have engaged him because I know vividly well, he no go beat me. I will deal with him for coming to me to make such stupid statement. How can you tell me that that me will become Muslim of war, serving Muhammad, a human being like me? I can't do it. But I don't blame them, and I don't blame him. You know, he's a Fulani, he's a Yoruba, a Kwara man that have sold his family and generation out by accepting Islam. That is why they are telling them in Oyo that they should pay money, that they should give them 2 hilos, and they should give them land and sign Sharia into their state. I don't blame them. The Yorubas are the cause. Because there's a Yoruba guy that came to me, a Yoruba boy that came to me, man was telling me that rubbish yesterday. And I looked at him, I said, God forbid, but be careful. Don't die, because the mode I am, I'm not in the good mood of tolerating me to serve Muhammad. God forbid. Muhammad that died, that pig is swallowed. Eat up. That you are telling me to bow down to serve. God forbid. I reject it. But my own God resurrected Jesus Christ. The Bible says he resurrected at the 3rd day. It was confirmed both in Quran, it was confirmed both in the Bible. Do you understand me? And the evil scientists have done their, their research now, and they are confirming even with the dates. So and then, so I don't blame them. I don't blame them. It's Bola Ahmed Tinubu that I will blame, because all this thing is happening under his government. Yes, when Buhari was there, we believe, and people are saying it's because he's a Fulani man. That's why their brothers are. Now that you is not Fulani, the same Fulani is killing your brother, you couldn't do anything. Your own family, your own generation, and you couldn't do anything. What sort of rubbish is that? That is utter nonsense. Total one. Rubbish.
Okay, well said, Mr. Biafran Evangelist. You said it as usual and made super analysis to it. Now, currently, are you aware that El-Rufai's son has called the Biafran agitation noise-making? He said the Biafran agitation is noise-making instead of them to settle down and support their brother, Peter Obi, because a lot is happening in the country now. The country is not safe. All they are doing is to be agitating for Biafra. Biafran Evangelist, what would you have to say concerning the statement made by El-Rufai's son?
And the El-Rufai's son is saying that it is a noise. Do you know why he said it? They're calling it a noise. I don't blame the idiot, the monkey. I don't blame him. Enwe they care. I don't blame him. Do you know who I will blame? I will blame Mba, Peter Mba. I will blame Soludo. I will blame Hope Uzodem, Manwifru, and Co, and the likes of them. I will blame them, Joe Igbo'S and the rest, Udele and whatsoever they call themselves. I will blame them. I will blame all those psychophants, the SDOS criminals. Yes, because they are the one that betrayed man, resigned on the canon, handed over their leader because they want to take over position, to continue sucking, because they see Biafra as a friend to suck Nigeria, to collect money. What a stupid mentality. I don't blame him. I don't blame El-Rufai's son. At all. I don't blame him. You say that you see how Nigeria is going. Who are the people making Nigeria uncomfortable? Is it not the Fulanis? Is it the Igbo'S? And what prompted Igbo'S grandmother asking to leave Nigeria? Is it not as a result of their inconsequences of things? The way of their reasoning and the way of their lives. Is that not the reason? Do you understand me? So what I don't blame him. I don't blame him. It's because of those idiots that sold like Wazirike and Co, who sold their birthright because of a porridge yam. That's why the idiot has the audacity to talk, to say that Biafra is noise making. But at the end of the day, he will understand it that it's not noise making. I don't blame him. Peter Obi, who come out, want to disgrace himself by saying one Nigeria, and he has forgotten what happened to Zeke, who claimed to be one Nigeria. Where is Zeke today? And where are the generation of Zeke? In the same one Nigeria. What has Zeke and his family, children, which he left behind, what have they gained in Nigeria, in one Nigeria? Nothing. Serve Nigeria and return back to shame. Rochas Okorocha will not soon forget. Ngige will not forget. Yes, let them serve Nigeria. This one, I don't believe, because Bianca has sold herself out. That's why Erufai's son is talking. Because if Bianca Ojukwu was to be with Ojukwu during that peace accord, that Aburi accord, during that Biafran war, I don't think with her clear eye she will come out and be dancing with Nigeria. Moreover, she's not the first wife of Ojukwu, neither is she the second. She should be either the third or the fourth. And moreover, she was married after the war when everything had died out, had calmed down. So she knows nothing. Of which her father cannot come out now and begin to talk rubbish. Oh no. So I don't, that's why Erufai's son is saying that we are making noise. But one day, he will understand it clearly that it is not a noise, but it's a reality. It is a show that we play in this African Nigeria.
The Biafran youth has stood up currently. Enough is enough. We want to defend our life, our lands. Telling the Nigerian military to vacate Biafra land. They should go and fight the bandits and leave them alone. And this has brought serious reaction. I don't know if you saw it. Biafran evangelist, the Igbo youth has risen. All you have to say concerning this.
Command, that is how it's supposed to be. That is how it should be. They should rise up. They shouldn't wait for anybody. Rise up. Look at what happened. The kidnapping that took place in Abia State, or Hofia to be precise.
Okay.
You understand? Nigerian military are there. And if you go to Eastern region, every inch have military base, military checkpoints, military this, military that. Yet the people are dying. Yet the people are being kidnapped. Ransom paid. What is the essence of your presence in that axis? Why should you have your this thing there? Yet the people are being kidnapped. That was why Ohofia youth stood up. They stood up and entered bush and faced the Fulanis, and they retrieved those two people that was kidnapped. It should be either 3 or 4 days ago that this incident happened in Ohofia. So I'm not telling you something you can find out. So the youth, Igbo youth as a whole, should rise up. Enough of this rubbish. You don't have government at all. You don't have government. Nigeria is not a country. Nigeria is not the Tinubu government is not a government. So everybody should stand up and become a government of himself and govern himself. Fight for yourself and defend yourself. Enough. See, I'm telling you, and I've told them before, you see this Lagos, they allow this, you see all these people doing pokpa, they are doing shoemaker. All this one selling what is it called? Selling okreka, selling pure water, driving okada, selling fruits. They are all terrorists. Are you hearing me? They are all terrorists. They are just waiting for the very day that they will receive an instruction from their organ. You see, Lagos on is not going to be kidnapping this. You just radical, spreading of bullets. Everybody will find his or her route in Lagos. That is how it will be when it shall come. Pray for Mazen Namdekano, Simon Ekpan, Ngozi Orabeze. Pray for those people that are vowed, those youth that are vowed to defend the land of the ancestors. Pray for them and pray for Netanyahu, because Netanyahu is about facing an election again, which the way I saw this thing now, the latest one now, is like this defense that Netanyahu is defending, that most of them are playing the card to remove Netanyahu, so that they will bring in somebody that can manipulate. You understand? And you know that Nasset now has finished signing the document of Biafra. So they are looking for a way, somebody that will come that will not be able to take Biafra matter serious. Because who is motivating and who is pushing this Biafra of a thing in the face of the world leaders is Israel and Netanyahu. So anything that makes Netanyahu, Israel now to calm down in the case of Biafra, Biafra will die down. Not even Donald Trump that people are clamoring for. Yes, What makes a Biafran case to be vibrant and viable now is because of Israel fully involvement on it. And Netanyahu, the kind of prime minister they have as Netanyahu. So we should keep our fingers crossed. Even though Netanyahu did not win, whosoever that is coming there should do better than Netanyahu. Should carry us in mind and give us this thing that we are looking for to push it better and further. You understand? So that's why I'm using this opportunity. Please let us keep our fingers crossed and pray. And God will see us through.
So, Mr. Sorry, Biafran evangelist. Now, there was a statement made by Sultan of Sokoto. He said social media is a terrorist. This has brought a lot of questions why this man will make a statement like this. Biafran evangelist, he has come to say that social media is a terrorist. Do you think, or what would you have to say?
Yeah, what I have to say there is that, you know, anything positively is always negative before all these terrorists. You understand? That's why, do you know that social media now has given me and you and us, every one of us, as an eye-opener. It have exposed so many hidden atrocities of Nigeria, much especially these Fulanis. Do you know that if not for this social media, do you know the kind of lie these terrorists would have lied against Biafra to silence us completely? And that was why ever since before now, these are the things that they have been doing. Them and UK, bending and with, bending truth, bearing truth, covering truth. Thank God for social media. That today people have opportunity to see some secret, to review some secret. There's one video of a man, one of Nigerian intelligence, security intelligence I watched. This is a man who exposed so many things that was going on underground by Nigerian government to sideline Biafra. Do you understand? So my brother, social media must be called terrorists, and I'm not surprised by terrorist group, because darkness can never welcome light, and neither will light and darkness have anything in common. That is why Sultan of Sokoto, as a darkness man, as a terrorist, that is why he call the media house, the truth house, the terrorists.